Hello, Taurus. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if that is the case. Today, we are all about May. So, let's see what is coming up for you. What is May bringing up to you? Okay, so we have a couple of decks here today. We're going to start with this Chakra Insight Oracle card. So, let's see what's coming up, what energy, what chakras are being activated for May for you. There's always beautiful messages that come up as I work with this deck. So let's get started here and see what's coming up for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Three cards straight away. I'll take them. Absolutely. So we start here with desires, which connects with your sacral chakra. Okay, so sacral chakra here is very strong. Keywords here: goals, passion, craving, fulfillment. And you have this lady here calling up for you, right? It's like something is calling. So, what kind of desires are calling you deeply? So, there could be a sense here that there could be some um, passion, some cravings coming up. Um, and this could be regarding your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra talks about I'm hearing divinity because you also have a lot of the sexual energy here, which is very, very important in our life. Your intuition, your creativity, all of that is coming up. I have a lot of innovation here as well. That full mission, that fulfillment, that pleasure, I don't know where that came from. The pleasure, all of that is coming up. So May can actually be a very strong month for you when it comes to opening up to your deepest desires, opening up to desires or dreams that you had long ago and you kind of left it behind, just put it down in the back of a drawer, sort of saying, and now it's coming up. It's like you just put your hand in the drawers, like, oh, look at that. And it kind of refreshed the emotions, the feelings, all of that. It's coming up very strong for you. And then we have with number that was number 12. Now with number 20, this is regarding your solar plexus. So your authenticity, who you are, how you show up in the world, your appearance, all of that is coming up. And it's responsibility. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful card because there's a plant, there's a seed being planted here, and it's starting to come up, right? The little seed is starting to form into this beautiful, and you can see very young and fresh leaves, right? Now, remember, we were talking about something coming up here. I have to cover it, sorry, because she is in a sort of nudity here. You cannot have that. And here it feels like it's coming up. So you remember yourself of that desire, you start planting the seed, and the fruits are starting to come out, right? Self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, fulfillment. Now you have fulfillment twice here. You have fulfillment in the first card, and you have fulfillment in the second card. So to me, this is giving me the sense of there's a big fulfillment coming up for you in the month of May, so long as you are open to change. I'm hearing that you're open to change. You're open to make the changes necessary. Now, something very interesting here is that the cards are ascending, right? So we have number 12, number 20. Third card, the crown chakra card with number 43. So it goes 1, 2, 4. It's like it's doubling, right? One and one, two, two and two, four. So it's like you're doubling, and the more you double, and it's interesting, 4 and 3, 7, which is also connected with spirituality. So the crown chakra is about your connection to divine, right? Connection with the universe, receiving messages, connecting with all of that. And all of this desires, this old dreams coming up to the surface, you planting the seeds, all of that, this is not just random that it's happening, right? This is channeling, this is connection here with your higher self, with your future self, whichever you want to call it, right? With God, universe, you name it. All right, so that's actually very beautiful. Just to start here, the energy for you. So let's look straight into the mermaids. So mermaids, we always talk about love. Now love talks about self-care, self-love, love for others, friendships, romantic. So let's see, what kind of love are we talking about here for May, for all my Taurus people here? Let's just see what is coming up. This card came up, falling in love. So this could definitely be a romantic situation that we're talking about. Let's see what else wants to come out. Visions, perfect. We did talk about connection to spirit and time out. Okay, so when it comes to your connections, we definitely have falling in love here. So we could be talking about if you are single, there's the potentiality for you to meet someone. If you are in a relationship, this could be the openness, the deepening the connection, or we could simply be talking about you falling in love with yourself, right? You falling in love with the higher version of you, you falling in love with who you are becoming, you falling in love with the parts of you that once you neglected and now you are actually opening, the parts of you that you disowned in the past, and now you're like, no, this is all part of me, this is who I am, it's because of that that I am where I am, and I'm improving, I'm moving forward, right? So it says kissing the divine in another, in yourself. Again, this could be very strongly about yourself. We also have visions, so that is number 20. Again, number 20. Okay, number 20 came on the chakras. Number 20 is coming up. So the number two could be important to you in terms of, making decisions, making choices here. Psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out of body travel. We did talk about some connection here with the crown chakra, and it's confirming, and it could be around the full moon as well. This is coming up. Now, number 36 here, time out. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. Now, for all of this to happen, I could be talking to some Tauruses here where you feel the need to step out of society for some time, working on your solitude. Now, solitude is not about you isolating yourself, it's just you having some time with yourself, right? Stepping away from all the noise, all the outer chatter that it keeps coming over and over again, and you're just connecting with yourself, because she is very strongly under the water, right? So she's away from all the noise, all the stuff. There's not even a lot of fishes around here, so she's just connecting there. And even her seahorse, it's very, you can see it's very quiet, just standing still there while she is in her solitude, in her contemplation. So that's a very beautiful card here to start. Now we move on into the tarot. We're going to be checking, first of all, what are you leaving behind? Okay. Then we're going to be looking like what's coming up for you. What are the blessings? We also going to check what is the advice for you. And finally, the outcome of all of that together. Okay. So we have two decks here, one to start, one to clarify as well. Okay. So let's take three cards first for what is Taurus leaving behind: the Fool, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Now, what are blessings for Taurus, please? Five of Wands, sorry, Four of Wands, the Hangman. This feels very mystic, this energy. Like things you don't really see clearly. It's coming up really good. The Lovers. Now, what is the advice for you? King of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Wands are very strong in your reading, and Page of Wands. Now, what is the outcome for you, Taurus? So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and one more. Thank you. The Seven of Pentacles. So that's more about you, right? More grounding. So before we just clarify there, so we have the Fool, the Six of Wands, and the um, Page of Pentacles, right? Yeah, Page of Pentacles here. So what are you leaving behind? Leaving behind something that potentially was a part of you that were just like, oh, I'm going to act like I just don't care. There could be something here. Six of Wands talks also about you coming from something. So it's the end of a situation. So what I feel here is that there could have been even something that you started. It wasn't for you. Something that it wasn't. This feels weird to translate, because it feels like you did start something, but it wasn't clearly what you wanted, what you were expecting. So you're kind of leaving something behind. We could also be talking about a short term project or some situation in your life that it worked very fast, because Six of Wands does talk about the recognition here. And it you started something here, right? Page of Pentacles, you did start something here, but I feel this wasn't or as successful as you were expecting, or this just you just evolved so much that this doesn't make sense to you anymore. Okay, Claire, yes. So the moon, the Seven of Pentacles, yes, taking a different turn. You have the Seven of Pentacles twice, so definitely there's a big shift of whether this is mentality, and the Four of Cups. So definitely there was, you were expecting something and it came all opposite. Now, I don't feel this was something that you didn't do. I don't believe in failures. I believe in victories or success or lessons, right? I don't believe that we ever fail in doing something. What happened here, what I feel with the Fool and the Moon here, is that you potentially entered into something um kind of with your eyes blinded there, not really knowing where to go. You know, when you just take this leap of faith, because the Fool also talks about the a leap of faith, expecting huge expectations is going to be huge. And you know the saying, you can't get strawberries when you plant apples. That's what I'm feeling here. That you planted one thing and you were expecting a different thing. So yes, this could be a mistake. Not so much a mistake, but expecting something bigger than you were putting the effort in. There could be a little bit of lack of discipline in the past, right? I'm not going to go too long into this because you're leaving this behind, so it's totally fine. Now, when it comes to the blessings coming up for you, there are good things here. It's asking you to allow things to unfold, right? The Hangman is between the Four of Wands and the Lovers. So the Four of Wands could be talking about, again, victory celebrations, announcements, something like that here. But it also comes from, this could be from a gathering regarding some sort of situation, maybe from a wedding, because the Lovers is here. It could be from a wedding, it could be from an official relationship, an engagement, you name it, right? Clarifying this, you do have the Devil, you have the Ten of Wands, and you have the Death card. Oh, two cards. The Death card and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, we could be talking about some sort of business, some situation here like that. Okay, because you do have, I really like this, especially these three cards together, the Devil, the Ten of Wands, and the Death card. So something that was very toxic, it was really draining your energy, becoming kind of burnout in some way, shape, or form. It comes to an end. The Death card is here just to cut it off. It could be regarding work, because you do have the Eight of Pentacles here. This could very strongly be regarding work, or it could be something that is part of your life. Okay, it's part of who you are, it's part of what you want. Maybe some sort of project that you started, um, that you will be starting here, because we had something that didn't work well in the past, but now there's something so much better, because potentially in the past you still had this, or this is a person that was trying to control, manipulate you, or this was an old version of you that was very strong into, I need to control everything, when we can only control our mind, none of the rest, right? So there's this energy here coming very, very strong. But I really like this, because in terms of blessings, it really shows that the hard time is done, the hardship is done, and now you're going to be blessed with so many good things here. Okay, now when it comes to your advice, you do have the King of Pentacles. So connect with yourself, connect with, you're Taurus, you're an earth sign, so you are naturally patient, grounded, and maybe some people don't like that, but very materialistic. So you know what you want. And materialistic, I'm not just saying you are greedy, no, but you like to have your stuff, you like your comfort, you like your luxury, you like your stuff, and it's absolutely fine, right? So it's telling you, keep working on that. Okay, keep working on what drives you, because you are very charismatic. You know what to do, you know where you want to go, and you know what you have to do. Three of Wands here, right? You're just waiting for that opportunity, but the opportunity could be right here already in the month of May. The opportunity is right here. Let's just look into the clarifiers for this energy, because it's showing up like it's already here. The Hermit, it's already inside of you. Seven of Wands and Four of Pentacles. Now, when the advice here, you don't have to explain yourself to the world. You don't have to be telling people, I want to create this because of this, this, and this. No, this is about your life, your desires, your dreams. Remember about your desires from the past. You don't have to explain to someone why you want to bring a dream coming true, because it's your dream. So it has always been for you to carry that dream and no one else, right? Four of Pentacles, maybe holding too much to something, holding too much to when holding too much to an outcome, when we can, again, we cannot control the outcome. It might come in different ways that you don't even imagine, or it could be already there. You just haven't seen it in that way already. Okay, what is the outcome? The outcome, it's an incredible opportunity coming your way, right? Ace of Pentacles. I really feel for Taurus, we are very strongly talking about um business, personal development, okay, in terms of the self, not so much with everyone else, but with the self, your journey is very, very strong here. Ace of Pentacles, you see, she's very proud there with her broom and carrying this pentacle. It really feels like she's very proud of this pentacle, that she got this pentacle, right? um there's a lot of pride here. So I could be saying you could be very proud of yourself when you did something, right? Just make sure you don't get too much in your head. Eight of swords here. We're going to clarify this in a second. And Seven of Pentacles, because you just understood. Remember the Seven of Pentacles here in the beginning on what you're leaving behind. So, sorry, there was some noise. Maybe there was too much noise in your head. So we clearly come from a place of something that I was expecting too much, and now I understand why was I expecting too much, because I had to go through this so that now it makes so much more sense, right? The expectation, because I learn about it. Yes, Seven of Cups, I understood what I have to focus on. Two of Swords, I understand how business work. That's what I heard. So you could be talking about that. Yes. And Three of Swords. So Two of Swords, Three of Swords, and the outcome. So this could be something regarding your personal development here, okay? Your expectations, your experiences. I could be talking to mentors, to coaches, to, therapists potentially even, or simply someone that knows how life works and they're helping others through that journey as well, right? So that's super interesting for you for the month of May. I want to just get a advice for you from the oracle here before we end this reading. Now, as I said, there's a lot of energy here in terms of yourself, right? Personal development, which is very beautiful for you. What is the advice here for Taurus, please? We have the bat. Is there anything else? Yes, thank you. And protection. Great. So we have bat with number 6. Invoke thy power and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. So again, changes are coming. And you could see that, right? They are undenying that they are coming, but it's important that you remain protected. Number 29. This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. So remain protected, okay? Remain strong of who you are. Connect with your ancestors, connect with your protection, your guides, whatever you follow through, okay? But it's very important that during times of change, you remain protected spiritually, psychologically, emotionally, physically, all of that. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like a personal reading, do check the description box below. And until next time, have a great day. Take care.